Okay, this is 14.1, adding and subtracting polynomials. And we're going to start off with a little vocab. A term is one of these. So here we have 3 terms. Each one of these is a term. It's separated by plus or minus. And a term has a coefficient, that's the big number in front, a variable, that's the letter, and then it is separated by a plus or minus, so we can call the operator, and a constant is anytime I have a number with no variable. Like terms, we talk about combining like terms all the time. It's where the variable and the exponent are exactly the same. For example, negative 5x and positive 2x. Then I have some terms to describe how many terms I have. Mono means 1. And I have just 1 over here. Bi means 2, like bicycle. Bicycle is 2. And I have 1, 2 terms over here separated by a plus sign. Tri, like tricycle, means 3. And here's 1, 2, 3. I want you to mark out this first part here, because a polynomial can have any number of terms. It could have 1, it could have 2, it could have 4, it could have 17. Any number of terms is a polynomial. All right, so combining like terms. I'm just going to look for where the letter and the exponent are the same. So 2x and 5x equals 7. And then a cubed goes here. When I'm adding, I add the number in front, and then the letter and the exponent stay exactly the same. 6a squared minus 8a squared is negative 2a squared, and negative 3 and positive 5 makes plus 2. Okay, our next example. Here's some things that they could do to make this a little trickier on you. One is there anything that goes with this one? There's not anything that goes with that one, so I just write that one down. Then my next one, I have negative 6a squared. This one would go with this one. These two go together. Negative 6x squared and 5x squared makes negative 1x squared. But we don't write the 1 down. This is the same thing as just x squared, negative x squared. So I'm just going to write negative x squared. See, these are the same. Then my next one is 2x goes with negative 2x. Well, 2x minus 2x, this is like x and x. If I have 2 x's and then I take away 2 x's, I'm left with nothing. This is equal to 0. And I don't even write a 0 down here. I don't even write it. And all I have left is this plus 7 here. And I'm going to write this plus 7 down here. And I'm done. Okay, my last one here. Notice this is not in the same order. I have to match up the ones that go together. So here's 3x squared goes with negative x squared. So these make 2x squared. Negative 3x goes with positive x. That gets me negative 2x. And finally I have a 7 goes with a negative 2, giving me 5. That was adding. Now I'm going to subtract. And there's 2 steps, number 1 and number 2. Number 1, I'm going to distribute the negative sign. So I write the first part down. I don't even change it. And then I distribute this negative. I just change the sign of each one. So if I cover this up, I'm just changing the sign of each one of these. So this is negative 5a cubed. Change this to a plus 8a squared. Change that to a minus 5. So change the sign on each one of these. Now I just combine like terms. So the a cubes go together, minus 3a cubed. Plus 6a and plus 8 is plus 14a squared. and minus 3, and minus 5 is minus 8. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing on these. The first part I just write down. I'm going to do both of these. This one I just write down. Nothing changed, just copied it down. The second part, I change the sign. So I'm going to distribute this and change the sign. Change this to negative 2x, positive 11. Do the same thing over here. Change the signs. Negative a cubed plus 4ab squared minus 2a squared b. Change the sign on everything. Then I just combine like terms.